Hey guys, Dread here. Made this video to show off a little bit of what you can do in a new game called EverQuest Landmark. It's currently in closed beta and likely will be until around late August or so. This is the view of my claim from space, or in other words, the map screen. For my initial experimentation in the game, I went for a personal reimagination of Superman's Fortress of Solitude. And we'll zoom out to see the surrounding continent, which is pretty large and only one of 100 different continents. And as we zoom back in, I'll show claimable land here. And as you can see, the red area around the claim indicates what is mine. No one can claim land in the space near me. All mine. Go back down, back to the ground level here. And we hit the ground running. As I first enter the claim here, you can see the social media functions that count votes and allow for viewer feedback. Check those out there. I've only got the one like because I'm the only one that's liked it so far. And up ahead is my first sculpture, the family crest of the House of L, carved from ruby and gold. I put some red and yellow light orbs around it to give it some shine at night, each of which can be turned on or off individually, as you please. You can also see a blue light orb behind me reflecting off the yellow of the gold to create sort of a greenish effect there. You can turn these on and off as you will. Kind of light it up a little bit different during the day or night. And I've got these giant spires here of sapphire, diamond, and aquamarine, which I used pretty much throughout the fortress. And up, up, and away! By far my favorite way to get into the fortress itself is by the aerial route. You can use the little hook shot to get down in there. And in we go. And as you can see, I used diamond for the walls, mithril for the ceilings, and aquamarine for the floor and some of the spires. And I did some sapphire accents for the intersections and edges. Kind of give it a little contrast there. Got my little mailbox. I don't know who's delivered mail to the Fortress of Solitude, but good on them. And we go farther down. Got a little exit here, just some easy access points in and out. Again, more light play off the walls from the yellow and blue light orbs placed everywhere in here. Just love the way that reflects. This is what I call the throne room. Another couple light orbs here, casting all sorts of pretty blue light that reflects very nicely off the diamond. Got my little vault there. Let's see what else we got in the throne room. More light orbs. Nice views of the ceiling there. And this is a stone table prop. All the crystals protruding from it were each crafted separately from microvoxels and then pasted into the same space as the prop. Another light orb and a few torches, just because I like the way the flames play in the crystalline structures of the diamond walls. Another little exit here. And the throne itself behind me there is actually melded in with the floor and the walls, just because I like to maintain the organic sort of feel to it. This is my crime laboratory. I gotta have a place to craft all my gadgets to battle the evils of the world. As you can see, the crafting stations themselves function like the light orbs, casting light and color into the environment around them, both on the floor and the walls and the ceiling there. And Sony was nice enough to give me some really tech-looking stuff to complete my Fortress of Solitude with some alien-looking gadgetry. And some pretty cool stuff there. And then we'll head back over into the main chamber, and this is my favorite part. It's an interactive sculpture called The Last Days of Krypton. Krypton itself is made from a cobalt and sapphire with some rubicite, representing areas of geophysical tribulation due to the impending supernova of its sun, Rao, which you can see in the background there. Use mithril for the ice caps, again because I like the way it picks up the light. Rao itself is a large ball of lumicite, red lumicite, with several light orbs and torches embedded in it. Again, these can all be switched on or off to create anything from a quietly smoldering Rao to a bright orange supernova Rao. Place some varying sizes of microvoxels also around it. to give it a kind of a effect of cast off debris from the sun, some of which are nearly too small to actually perceive. If you can see in there, little specks just floating around it. And there's one there, if you can see it. And these microvoxels are created using the smooth tool, so I can place one kind of standard size block in the space there, and then just hit on it and make it a little bit smaller until I get it down to the size that I want. And it's just really fun watching, especially on the diamond platform there and the walls around it. You can see how the light really changes to a brighter red. So you can imagine the whole room would be aglow with them all turned on. And here's the living quarters. Got my freshly washed cape there drying on the basin. And I kind of imagined, Superman doesn't have time to just pass out and surrender to sleep while the world may be in peril. So I figured to give him some kind of solar bed, kind of recharging his powers with the energy of the yellow sun. And I really like the juxtaposition of red, yellow, blue, and green here, colors commonly associated with Superman, that I used as a sort of theme for the whole fortress. And you can see it there, kind of reflecting off the crenellations in the mithril on the ceiling. Another good view of the last days of Krypton there. And even farther below, we've got this sub-basement, you could say. And it is a maze of diamond spires protruding in pretty much every different direction. Down here we got a little crystal basin. Got some kryptonite there, better watch out. Could be dangerous. Another little candle prop there, just give some light down in the diamonds. And if we look up, we have the crystal sun chamber. Again, these can all be toggled individually to produce varying light effects in the room. With all of them active, it produces a brilliant white light, but you can go in between here, mixing green, red, blue, yellow. It's all really pretty and makes for some neat effects. Can kind of change the room to my mood if I'd like. And we turn them back on and we get that brilliant white light, as I said. I'll just shoot back up here. Whew. It's faster than a speeding bullet. Uh-oh. Kind of lost in my own maze of crystals here. Looking for the observation room. There we go. So when you're flying all over the globe, probably helps to know what the globe looks like from above. Not exactly certain if Superman has super memory. So he's got this little reference here. You can see Africa, Australia, and Europe back there, and of course the Americas out front. Did a little bit of tundra ice on the top and bottom for the ice caps. That was fun. Still kind of a work in progress. Not exactly sure what I'm doing there, but what follows is my latest attempt at some sort of remote observation windows, because I really wanted to use the painting props they have in there somewhere. It's kind of basic for now, but in the end I imagine it as sort of one large computer screen with all the viewports, I guess you could say, embedded in it. So that's a fun little project. That's what I'm currently working on. And pull back from that. Got some really nice light play on the ceiling here. You can see the mithril and diamond, how they catch all the material, the light from the four suns that I showed before. A little bit in the floor there and everything. The way the materials capture light in this game is definitely one of my favorite parts of building in it. And that's about it for now. Tune in next time when I got more work done on the Emerald City from the Wizard of Oz. Ought to be a hoot.